All right, Yankees fans, buckle up because the offseason is officially heating up and there's plenty to unpack. The New York Yankees are making subtle but intriguing moves that could shape the organization for years to come. First up, let's dive into the signing that has quietly made waves in the baseball world. The Yankees have officially added former Boston Red Sox right-handed pitcher Yoenis Cruz to a minor league deal for the 2026 season. Cruz, 26 years old, has spent nearly a decade in professional baseball, primarily in the minors, and while he has yet to see action beyond Double-A, his potential makes him a noteworthy addition to the Yankees farm system. Cruz began his professional journey in 2016 when he signed with the Chicago Cubs at just 17 years old in the Dominican Republic. His early development showed promise, but as with many young players, obstacles appeared along the way. The cancellation of the 2020 season due to global events interrupted his progress, and a season-ending injury in 2021 further delayed his ascent. After entering free agency in 2023, Cruz spent time in the Dominican Winter League and then signed with the San Diego Padres before landing with the Red Sox organization in 2025. With Portland in Double-A, he appeared in 34 games, recorded 6 saves, and posted a record of 2 wins and 4 losses with a 3.03 earned run average, accumulating 72 strikeouts over nearly 60 innings pitched. Those numbers hint at his ability to miss bats, particularly as he achieved a career-high 10.92 strikeouts per 9 innings and an impressive 5.16 hits per 9 innings. Yet, every player has areas for improvement, and for Cruz, it was his control. The 25 season saw him issue 44 walks, marking a career-worst rate of 6.67 walks per 9 innings, signaling that refining his command will be crucial if he wants to reach the next level. On the bright side, his pitching arsenal is versatile and dynamic. Cruz can reach triple digits on the radar gun, pairing a high-octane fastball with a slider sitting in the high 80s, a sweeping curveball, and a changeup in the low 90s. If he can harness his control and maintain consistency within the strike zone, the Yankees have acquired a potentially low-risk, high-upside arm for their minor league system. Despite never making a major league debut, Cruz still retains rookie eligibility, and his minor league options offer the team flexibility while he develops. At 26, he has time to refine his craft, and the Yankees are likely counting on him to contribute to their organizational depth in meaningful ways. This may not be a headline-grabbing acquisition, but for those who follow player development closely, it represents the type of move that builds sustainable pitching depth. Shifting gears from minor league intrigue to blockbuster speculation, the Yankees' offseason chatter has already begun to stir. The American League East remains as competitive as ever, and rumors are swirling about some of the biggest names in the game potentially donning the pinstripes. One of the most talked-about scenarios involves the Toronto Blue Jays and their pursuit of outfielder Kyle Tucker. The Yankees, having suffered a painful defeat in the American League Division Series to the Blue Jays, could be poised to respond in kind if the Blue Jays land their top target. The speculation suggests that New York might pursue Philadelphia Phillies' 2-time most valuable player Bryce Harper as a countermeasure, a move that would immediately reshape the team's roster and lineup dynamics. Harper's recent performance remains elite, as he posted a 261 batting average, .357 on-base percentage, for 87 slugging, and 844 on-base plus slugging. He also recorded 32 doubles, 27 home runs, and 75 runs batted in across 132 games. These statistics demonstrate the kind of impact a hitter like Harper could have in Yankee Stadium, particularly benefiting from the favorable dimensions of right field. Of course, such a transaction is far from straightforward. Harper's contract includes a no-trade clause, but speculation suggests that if his relationship with Philadelphia continues to cool and he has the opportunity to join a team that reached the World Series in 2024, he might consider waiving that clause. The Yankees would likely center a potential trade around rising star Ben Rice, providing Philadelphia with a young, versatile player capable of stepping in at first base or potentially becoming a successor at catcher, making the deal mutually beneficial. Meanwhile, the Yankees are also exploring additions that go beyond power hitters. The search includes players who can inject grit, consistency, and a relentless approach at the plate. One such player generating interest is Brendan Donovan from the St. Louis Cardinals. Donovan may not hit towering home runs like Aaron Judge or Giancarlo Stanton, but his style of play brings a different dimension to the lineup. Known for wearing down pitchers, forcing them to throw extra pitches, and consistently putting the ball in play, Donovan could serve as a valuable high on-base option at the top or bottom of the order. Career statistics underline his effectiveness, with a .361 on-base percentage and a low strikeout rate of 13%, complemented by a chase rate of 25% and a whiff rate of 13.4%. His disciplined approach ensures that pitchers cannot easily escape challenging at-bats, adding strategic depth to the Yankees' offensive scheme. Defense, however, presents a potential puzzle. Primarily as second baseman, Donovan would need to fit within a roster that already features Jazz Chisholm Jr., a standout defender at second base. Donovan has some experience in left field, where he has been an average defender and minimal exposure at third base. As the roster stands, he may need to adjust to a new role if acquired, potentially taking on left field duties in the absence of other players. The Yankees' ability to navigate these defensive logistics while bolstering the lineup with high on-base talent will be a key storyline to watch as the offseason progresses. This part of the offseason narrative illustrates the Yankees' multi-layered approach. On one hand, they are investing in developmental arms like Yoani Cruz, focusing on refining young talent and maintaining depth. On the other, they are keeping the radar active for blockbuster acquisitions and strategic pieces, from Bryce Harper speculation to a tactical addition like Brendan Donovan. Every move, rumor, and signing contributes to the overarching strategy of balancing immediate competitiveness with long-term sustainability. The next few months promise a blend of minor league intrigue, major league speculation, and the type of roster maneuvering that keeps fans engaged, debates lively, and expectations high. Yankees Nation has plenty to follow, and as the offseason unfolds, the interplay between player development, high-profile acquisitions, and tactical roster enhancements will define the team's trajectory as they aim to contend for championships while maintaining organizational depth. Cruz's signing represents not just an addition to the farm system, but a calculated move to bolster pitching potential without risking large financial commitments. With a combination of raw velocity, a diverse pitch mix, and room for refinement, he embodies the type of low-risk, high-upside player that can surprise and impact the major league roster in future seasons. Meanwhile, the Harper scenario, while speculative, highlights the organization's willingness to engage in transformative moves if circumstances demand. Similarly, the potential acquisition of a high on-base, tough at-bat player like Donovan underscores the Yankees' attention to strategic details that can influence games beyond the home run ball. This evolving narrative, from minor league depth additions to blockbuster speculation and tactical acquisitions, provide a comprehensive view of how the Yankees are navigating their offseason. It also underscores the broader philosophy of blending long-term development with immediate impact players, ensuring that both the farm system and the major league roster remain aligned with the team's competitive objectives. Fans will be watching closely as each development unfolds, weighing the potential outcomes and speculating on how each move could influence the team's performance in the seasons ahead. As the Yankees continue to navigate the 2026 offseason, the mix of strategic acquisitions, developmental signings, and speculative trades paint a picture of a team actively shaping its future while preparing to compete immediately. Yoani Cruz may not be a household name yet, but his addition to the minor league system highlights the organization's focus on cultivating pitching depth with players who possess high upside but minimal risk. His potential to reach the major leagues, combined with the flexibility of his rookie eligibility and minor league options, gives the Yankees a tool to experiment and refine without jeopardizing long-term plans. The ability to develop pitchers like Cruz is crucial for a team that must balance the pursuit of marquee free agents with maintaining a strong pipeline of talent prepared to step into the spotlight when needed. Cruz's arm, capable of triple-digit velocity and backed by a diverse arsenal of pitches, offers an intriguing opportunity to enhance the organization's pitching resources. The development staff will be tasked with refining his control, reducing walks, and maximizing the effectiveness of his secondary pitches, all while evaluating his readiness to contribute at the major league level. For fans, Cruz represents not only a potential future contributor, but also an example of the kind of thoughtful, measured approach that keeps the Yankees competitive across multiple seasons. At the same time, the speculation surrounding Bryce Harper remains one of the most compelling narratives of the offseason. Harper's possible move to New York would instantly alter the dynamics of the lineup, giving the Yankees a powerful left-handed bat capable of taking full advantage of Yankee Stadium's dimensions. The idea of pairing Harper with established stars like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Ben Rice presents a lineup that is both deep and formidable, able to generate runs in multiple ways. Harper's career production, highlighted by consistent power, a strong on-base percentage, and run-driving ability, positions him as a transformative addition if the team can navigate the complexities of his no-trade clause and negotiate a mutually beneficial deal with the Philadelphia Phillies. The potential trade centered on Ben Rice, a rising star with versatility and youth on his side, could address the Phillies' needs while providing the Yankees with a game-changing addition to their roster. While the move remains speculative, it underscores the aggressive posture the Yankees are willing to adopt, particularly in response to competitive pressures within the American League East. Beyond the pursuit of high-profile players, the Yankees are also targeting tactical acquisitions that can enhance offensive efficiency and strategic depth. Brendan Donovan, with his ability to consistently reach base and force pitchers into extended at-bats, represents the type of player who may not dominate the highlight reels, but has a meaningful impact on run creation and lineup balance. Donovan's skill set, including a low strikeout rate, high on-base percentage, and disciplined approach, addresses a gap in the Yankees roster where speed, patience, and situational hitting can complement the power-heavy core. Integrating a player like Donovan requires careful consideration of defensive alignment, especially given Jazz Chisholm Jr.'s strong performance at second base. The Yankees would need to adapt, potentially positioning Donovan in left field or adjusting other roles to maintain both defensive integrity and offensive output. This kind of roster management reflects the intricate balance between immediate performance needs and long-term strategic vision that defines modern baseball operations. Off-season maneuvers are not solely about filling positions. They also involve cultivating an organizational identity and reinforcing a culture of competitiveness. By blending young talent like Cruz, potential stars like Harper, and versatile contributors like Donovan, the Yankees are signaling a commitment to maintaining a team that can contend in the short term while building sustainable success. The interplay between development, high-impact acquisitions, and tactical roster adjustments provides insight into how the front office is prioritizing both depth and star power. These moves, whether confirmed or speculative, generate anticipation among fans, media, and rival teams alike, underscoring the Yankees' influence and visibility in league-wide conversations. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers have begun swirling around the league, gaining força a cada hora, as insiders insist the Yankees have quietly secured ZAC Gallen to anchor their rotation. Nothing has been officially confirmed, but the mood in the baseball world has shifted. Como se todos sabemos que algo grande está prestes a acontecer. Executives close to the situation say the front office has been moving calm uma confiança in comum, as if the deal were already in their pocket. And although no spokesperson has stepped forward, the buzz coming out of the Bronx is loud enough to drown out any attempt at denial. Rumor has it that the organization has been targeting a true ace for months, frustrated by inconsistencies and injuries that have kept the rotation from reaching its full potential. Gallen's name, once considered wishful thinking, began resurfacing in quiet conversations, then in louder ones, and now in near certainty. Scouts supposedly began analyzing how his arsenal would translate to Yankee Stadium long before these talks ever became public. Some claim that members of the coaching staff have already been discussing how his style could set the tone for the entire pitching staff. What has really fueled the frenzy is the belief that the Yankees want to reestablish an identity built on overpowering pitching. Bringing in someone with Gallen's command and competitiveness would signal exactly that. The club has been craving a presence who can stabilize the rotation, someone who doesn't just eat innings but dictates games with precision and poise. Those close to Gallen describe him as a quiet leader, the type of pitcher who elevates everyone around him without needing headlines or theatrics. Whether this move is finalized or still taking shape behind closed doors, one thing is clear: the atmosphere around the team has changed. Fans are already painting mental pictures of the right-hander walking out to the mound in pinstripes, while rivals are suddenly paying much closer attention. For now, it remains a rumor. Masam rumor calm Cairo de realidade. And in a city where expectations never sleep, the mere possibility of ZAC Gallen leading the rotation has been enough to stir the entire baseball landscape into a restless, electric buzz. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.